Sometimes I honestly forget how much I love connecting an external keyboard to Ableton Move and just playing things that I can't really play in the pads. And it's such a clean setup that you only need 2 cables. And since you have USB-A, all the shitty old cheap MIDI keyboards are gonna work with it. I only paid 20 euros for this one and I don't regret it at all. It's such a clean, sleek and quick setup that I don't know why I don't do it more often. In fact, in this video I wanted to speak about the problems, the drawbacks. There are some drawbacks and just exploring how this communication works, and we are gonna make a beat with it. So now, this is what I want. Oh. Stay and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out similar content every single week. So the first thing I love is, as I said, such a sleek setup. You only need 1 cable for MIDI and 1 cable for audio. MIDI and audio. And the MIDI, it's just a USB-A and it's such a fast thing to do. You can disconnect it, connect it again, and that's it. No MIDI channel, no MIDI sends. You just connect it and you're good to go. So that is something I really like. Something I don't like is that it doesn't listen to the pitch and modulation wheels. So if I want to play something like, but I want 30, I can't do that because, you know, maybe that's something they can fix in a future update. And also it doesn't listen to sustain pedal, foot pedal, or anything like that. So it's just gonna listen to the MIDI events. Something you can also do if you want the keyboard to always play the same track, you can set it up so it only sends MIDI data to 1 MIDI channel, and you can set up that track to only listen to that MIDI channel. But something I also like, so fast, you can play You can pay a lot of money for keyboards that can do something like that. You can have 4 sounds at all time available to your fingertips. If that's something you might need, this is a pretty slick setup for doing that. Something I don't like of playing piano with it is that it doesn't listen to sustain pedal, as I said before. So a workaround that I normally use for something like that is to go into the piano and set the release to a very long value. So in this case I have like 10 seconds, and that way I make sure that there is some kind of release. So if I will have it very short, it will sound something like, it will be much better to have a sustain pedal, because that way you can control when the notes sound like that and when it doesn't sound like that. But, you know, just a trick in case you want to use it for yourself. But the main thing for me is that you can play things in the keyboard, at least me, if you have some piano skills. And if you don't, I think it's good to learn them. But you can play things in the keyboard that you wouldn't play there. So for example, if I wanted to play this, that would be a real pain in the butt to play it in that keyboard, and it will also be a pain in the butt to program it, like inputting the MIDI notes in the different steps. So I think, you know, it's very nice to have this option. And then you can record something like, so let's gonna set it up to 3 bars. You can quantize it. Now you can play with the sound a bit. You can make this a bit more lo-fi by adding a little bit of phaser. A little bit less crazy. And the good thing about this is that you don't need to use it as a track by itself. You can sample this into a different place. Now you can press play. Okay, and now you have it here. Pitch it down 4 semitones. We can work a little bit to have a bit less attack, a bit more attack. I'm gonna capture that. Quantize it. So you know, you can build a track just like that, but we can make something else, right? Let's turn on the metronome. Pretty uptempo. We can record something like a piano. Okay, I don't like this redux. It's too much. Some dust. I think I'm gonna skip the redux and I'm gonna add some saturation. And I'm gonna add some compression. Okay. I'm gonna turn it to 2 bars. Now in the bass, I want to have this. I'm gonna have a super normal. Okay. Oh my god. No, this is what I want. Oh, this is nice. I'm gonna duplicate these drums, capture that. Play a bit with oh man, this is a nice track. Okay. We can keep going maybe? Or we can call it a day. I think we're gonna call it a day. I want to record these chords. Let's go to a new, re-record that. Okay, we need way more release. Oh man. I really wish we had pitch man, but something I can do is that's what you can do with Ableton Move and a piano. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna call it a day because I need to put this into Ableton right now and I don't wanna even wait. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna release this track at some point, I think. Thank you for watching and see you. Peace and love. Bye.